Not all spirits in the Fade are evil things. Some are beings of compassion, fortitude, and justice. They have little interest in crossing the veil, unless summoned, however, and thus are far less known than demons. I should really do my research on the Fade. Can't wait to get rid of that dress.
Bad dreams, huh?
Forgot to save it, didn't I? Seems so real. Must have been something I ate. Why are you bothering me? I'm fine. Let's go with must have been something I ate.
Drank more like, as in the tainted blood, remember? You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
The Archdemon is at the dragon. Why didn't Duncan just tell everyone that? Are these dreams going to happen a lot? Are these dreams going to happen a lot?
It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me too.
I'm not frightened. Any other surprises I should know about? Let's go with this, and then hopefully I can do number 4 afterwards.
Other than dying young and the whole defeat the Blight alone thing, no. I'm all tapped out for surprises. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
Okay, wonder if saying thank you would have got me a +1. I'm metagaming. I shouldn't be doing that. I should just worry about having fun. Hello, doggy.
Oh, why you little?
What?
Your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look.
Oh, you got gloves on. You shouldn't have. Oh, I'm sorry. There's hardly any blood drawn. Still, he shouldn't have. It was just a warning. He could have taken a hand off. Good boy. Teach that silly Alistair a lesson. Bad dog. It's not very nice. Well, he is a war draw. Let's go with bad boy. It's not very nice. Well, he is a war dog. That makes sense.
Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
Well, let's save it before I make any more permanent decisions. Let's see. Camp 2 LP. Yeah. This is my big. Uh-oh, I fucked up. Let me go back and fix things. Save. Now the chest isn't here because this is a cutscene type situation because all these other people are here. But I'm assuming if I leave and come back, chest will be here, so I'm not worried about that. I've got a lot of people to talk to though, so I'm gonna save it and get to it. And yeah, hopefully you like talking. I think if you don't, you wouldn't have made it this far.
What do you need?
I'd like to ask you something.
Ask away.
Can you teach others to be a Templar?
I already said I wouldn't. The answer is still no.
Okay, can you teach me to be a bard? I've got a lot of talking to her. Save that for a bit. Talk to the dog again.
I once heard a really old legend about how the Hound warriors in the days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished. Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh. Oh, like you can tell the difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone.
Aww. I'd never feed you another human being.
It's not cannibalism if he's eating it, you know.
Okay. What is this guy? Stain. Let's talk to these. Who's this?
You're a hard man to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy. Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the Coins? Levy the Trader?
I'm Viridian. I've never heard of you. Duncan never mentioned you.
Really? He never told you of old Levy? We've known each other for years. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
This guy's trying to exploit me. Let's see.
It's a bit of a tale, that is. But I'm the one who brought the Grey Wardens back to Ferelden. Well, I was one of the ones. There were a lot of us. Maker's breath, I'm a bit nervous. Honoured to be here, really.
Go ahead and tell your tale.
After King Marek freed us from the Orlesians, the Grey Wardens begged the King's permission to come into Ferelden. Some sort of internal business. Me and a mess of other Warden sympathisers spoke on behalf of your order. Tan Loghain was very much against letting Orlesian Wardens in the kingdom. But Marek, Andraste, bless him, was a fair-minded monarch and he let them in.
Go on, I'm listening.
So that's why I was there when the Wardens and their leader, Genevieve, presented herself to the King. The first Wardens in Ferelden in over a century. Proudest state of my life, that was. Duncan was a bit of a scamp back then. We were of an age and struck up a friendship. The King himself went with the Wardens on their mysterious business. When he returned, he rescinded King Ardlan's decree, and the Wardens came back to Ferelden for good.
Oh, so many choices. Thank you for your part. I don't know, maybe still in truth, he is at camp. Duncan was an easy man to like.
That he was.
Well, thank you.
Oh, his stomach's all aflutter. You're welcome.
What promise?
My family, well, past a bit checkered to see. Nobles look at us with disdain. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Arlan banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles.
King Arland. Is that the guy that died? What happened next?
Hard to say. After King Arlen died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one. And our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride.
I'm surprised you kept your name.
Our family's only crime was guarding the kingdom against the Blight. We're not ashamed of that.
Just tell me what I need to know.
Duncan wanted to reclaim the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak, and perhaps we'll uncover evidence to restore my family's honour along the way. Nobody's been to Soldier's Peak since the Grey Wardens were banished, but I found a way. They say it's haunted, and it's certainly dangerous. Will you help me?
Oh, this is DLC. Let's go to Soldier's Peak. How will reclaiming the peak help the Wardens?
Soldier's Peak is strategic and symbolic importance. Duncan said that it would be worth it right there. He also hoped to recover lost Warden history and perhaps a few old relics. No one knows what's up there now.
Why didn't Duncan help you?
Darkspawn surfaced in southern Ferelden, and Duncan got plenty busy recruiting new Wardens and meeting with good King Cailan. Duncan said he would help after the Battle of Ostagar. Said there might be useful things at the peak, but he never had the chance.
Yeah. Your family's faith will be rewarded. I will help you.
1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
Oh, he's gone.
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fennick at your service once again. I saw your camp and thought to myself, what safer place to rest for the evening than in the camp of a Grey Warden? I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
You're free to stay.
Wonderful. Thank the gentleman, won't you, boy?
Thank you, sir.
We won't be a bother to you and your companions, I assure you. If you should need enchantments, simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with me.
Okay.